Pipkin the rabbit twitched his nose, his whiskers quivering as he watched Clementine the cat stalk a particularly plump bumblebee. Clementine, a sleek Siamese with eyes like sapphires, was usually a picture of feline grace. But today, her movements were clumsy, almost comical, as she attempted to pounce on the buzzing insect. Pipkin, normally terrified of cats, found himself giggling internally. He'd never seen a cat so inept at hunting. Their unlikely friendship had begun weeks ago, a bizarre accident of circumstance. Pipkin, escaping a particularly aggressive fox, had bolted into the garden shed where Clementine resided. Clementine, usually aloof and regal, had simply blinked at the frantic rabbit, showing no sign of her usual predatory instincts. Perhaps the shared confinement, the mutual fear of the unknown, forged an unexpected truce. Over the following weeks, a peculiar routine developed. Pipkin would nibble on clover near the shed while Clementine would sunbathe nearby. They'd share quiet moments, a silent understanding passing between them. Pipkin, bolder than before, would sometimes venture closer, his nose twitching inquisitively as Clementine groomed herself. Clementine, in turn, would tolerate his presence, even occasionally offering a slow blink, a feline sign of trust and affection. Their bond deepened. Pipkin would alert Clementine to the presence of tasty snacks, fallen berries, juicy carrots left carelessly by the gardener. Clementine, in return, would subtly warn Pipkin of approaching dangers, a low growl or a flick of her tail signaling an approaching dog or hawk. Their differences, once insurmountable barriers, were now bridges to a unique companionship. One day, a fierce storm raged. Pipkin, caught in the downpour, huddled miserably beneath a bush. Clementine, sensing his distress, approached cautiously. She nudged him gently with her head, offering a surprisingly warm and comforting presence. They huddled together, two unlikely friends sharing the warmth of each other's bodies against the raging storm, a testament to their unusual bond. The rain eventually subsided, and as the sun peeked through the clouds, Pipkin and Clementine emerged, their fur slightly damp but their spirits renewed, their friendship solidified by a shared